Okay, today we're making carrot cake by scratch. So you get all your dry ingredients, which I don't have all of it in there, but you get 4 eggs to let them bring to room temperature. Takes about 30 minutes. And then after that, while that's doing that, you grease and flour your pans. And then you get your dry ingredients up here. It's 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, and then you put baking soda, baking powder, and cinnamon in it. Okay, you put 2 teaspoons of baking powder in. Do all your dry ingredients in one thing. And then you do 2, I think it's 1. It calls for 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, but I put 2 in for more flavor because I've done this before and it didn't really taste very good. So I put 2 in. So it's however you want the flavor. And then you do a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And salt is a 1/2 teaspoon. And sprinkle that around. And then you put your eggs in here.
Good.
3 cups of grated carrots.
Good.
Okay, the carrots you can get whole and grate them, which is a grater, which I used a big hole for it. Or you can get the package that is already shredded down, which is a lot easier, but we have these carrots in hand, so I did it. And you do 3/4 cup of oil. You put that in there with your eggs. And then you put your carrots in here, which is 3 cups of carrots, I mean.
Yeah, we're doing onions now.
And then you mix this together till it's all kosher, where it's all coated and everything's mixed up. Preheat the oven to 350. Make sure it's all mixed up. And then before you dump this in, you mix it up to make sure it's all covered, spread through your flour and everything, because it's less mixing up when you get it in there. Oops. Then you dump this in there. And then you mix it together. Because if you use a mixer, it might not really work well since the carrots are shredded. So I do it by hand. And then you make sure it gets all coated, stirred up really good. In my pans, I usually do Crisco, and then you put flour on it and shake it around and coat the whole thing. Some people, you can put wax paper on the bottom and just coat the sides, and then you can take off the wax paper when it comes out. Tried that, and it's more of a pain in the butt for me than it is just to do it all and throw it together. These are pie pans. Yes, my son decided to find pie pans and do it, so we're doing that, and we'll just put the 2 pans together. That you put it in your pans. Try to make it even. And I was supposed to use a beater for my grandson to have, but he can have the bowl. And if you find a patch of flour, just mix it in. It's okay. And you can smell the cinnamon coming off. It smells so good. And I did have rubber spatulas, but they all went poof, so I just do my best of scraping everything out, making sure at least all the carrots get in. This is going to be my daughter's birthday cake because she likes carrots. So then you spread it around, make it kind of even. I don't know, does that look even? That one looks bigger. So we take a little scoop out of it and get it in here. There we go.
All right. All right, we set for 35 minutes here. And the cake is in there. We'll have that ready for in a little bit, but I want to apologize for not having a video the last couple of weeks here. We've had some software issues. We've been having different things going on in life. Otherwise, we're going to try to be on track here. We have a good plan for November, but still, videos going to be off and on, maybe. But we do have a good plan for November as far as what we're doing then. Otherwise, we're making a list of new recipes to do. But beyond that, this is the first video in 3 weeks here. It's like, if anyone does watch it, I apologize for it, but still. We'll have this ready for you in a little bit here in the next cut. Otherwise, thank you for watching. We're done. So we are.
To check and see if they're done, you bounce. And if it comes back up, it's done. And there we go. You let it cool for about 5 minutes and then you flip it over and put it on a plate or a rack and let it cool until you can ice it. I'm going to do a cream cheese frosting, and it's not going to be full icing and everything, it's just going to be the tops. So I'll show you that later. And thumbs up, subscribe below, and have a good day. Bye.